This is Dan from Dan's Wheel Guide. I'm here with Chris from Lewis Reed. Chris is the Motability expert, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Mercedes V-Class.
Hi. Off we go, and we're all ready to go. So yeah, happy for me to pull away.
Yeah.
Off we go then.
So the first thing I can say, because it's a very warm day today, that the
it's boiling today.
It's fun. It's absolutely phenomenal. I'm usually when I get out my car, I look like I've just come out of a boxing match from Tyson Fury. But there you go. This particular Merc is the 3 litre. Is it the 200?
It's the V220 V-Class AMG. This is
cool. So it's that's
top of the shop. Top of the shop.
Yeah, that's what I like. you got all the chrome dials and everything like that. It's a very nice seating position up front, and I feel sort of it's nice to be able to have a conversation, because usually when you're sat in the back, you feel like sometimes you need an intercom to communicate about the road noise.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think if we can, obviously we can look at different vehicle configurations to get you sort of up the front. I mean, for me, obviously, I'm a wheelchair user myself, and I drive this with our hand control system, and then we've got a 6-way seat. So,
fantastic!
I come in on on the tail lift, and then transfer into the 6-way seat, and away I go. So,
and it's easy. It's easy for you to get into and everything. It's easy for you to make the adjustments.
Definitely. I mean, I've been driving this vehicle, I suppose, about 10 months now, and to not want to put too much finer point on it, it has changed my life, because up until 10 months ago, I was just driving a standard production vehicle and transferring into a driver's seat, and then breaking my chair down, lifting it across me, and putting it on the passenger seat. So a lot of lifting and everything about, whereas now I just get in the vehicle, get in the driver's seat, it's all done inside the car, nice and easy and straightforward. Absolutely brilliant.
That's brilliant to hear that it's changed your life, because I should imagine, as you said, lifting the chair up and everything, it could be quite you must have worried about dropping it or hurting your back or something.
Well, it's all things we've got to think about.
Yeah, exactly.
We're well and truly in the country lanes today. So,
we are. This is absolutely lovely. The thing that struck me straight away is the quality of the finish and the upmarketness of it. I feel like I'm in a limo. all the leather and chrome, and you wouldn't know unless you looked and knew your onions like we hopefully do.
Well, that's it.
It's a converted vehicle. And
we're very, very proud of that with us at Lewis Reed. It's all about, why shouldn't we as disabled people have access to, beautiful vehicles that are lovely to drive at the end of the day. And I think it's really important as far as your own sort of mental well-being. Why shouldn't we have access to lovely cars at the end of the day?
Definitely, and it's I've already noticed on these country lanes, even though we've only been on them a short while, the ride is fantastic. It's brilliant, and
very smooth, and a nice just sort of nice place to be.
I mean,
I know we've got the aircon blowing a gale at the moment, but that's what we need on a day like today, with it being like 28 degrees outside. So
yeah, it's very good. But even though it's blowing a gale, it doesn't sort of sound like it's blowing a gale. If that makes sense. Yeah, and I mean, if you're a wheelchair user wanting to go on long haul journeys, because again, just because you're disabled doesn't mean you're only gonna be pootling around. You want to be able to, we want to be able to go and see friends and family further afield. So it's important to have a vehicle that's capable and comfortable. And I'm being a bit of a snob here, but probably just the stylish to the move.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Why not? It's not about being a snob. It's just about being, like we said, quality vehicle. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. And that's something that Lewis Reed take absolute pride in. Doing the best conversion that he can to give you the best quality of ride that we can. And I think that's, I'm very new to Lewis Reed. Obviously, when I came on board sort of 10 months ago, previously working for Motability, and it's been a real eye-opener for me about the, just the finish and the difference between different vehicles and that sort of thing. It has, it's really, really opened my eyes to just some of the options that are out there and what's available.
Yeah, it certainly is brilliant. In terms of the, what's the entry height of this vehicle? Is it around 3.5 millimeters up?
That's it. I mean, obviously, it's never going to be ideal for everybody, and this is why we say have a home demonstration and try different things. Yeah. But we also do the other vehicle that I believe we're going to have a look at today, which is our Grande, which gives a slightly higher roof once you've got through that initial aperture. But this is why it's so important and why we do home demonstrations for everybody, because we'll bring the vehicle out to you and one of our demo guys will go through and we'll make sure that whoever's looking at the vehicle, it's the best solution for them. I mean, for yourself, obviously, you had to duck your head slightly when you got in. Yeah. But, you got in very comfortably, and well, you get to sit next to me and be chauffeured around.
Exactly, and it's an absolute pleasure, Chris. It really is. When I had to dip my head, I was sort of thinking, would I fit in? But I'm as you've just said, Chris, I'm absolutely fine, and it's brilliant. What's the fuel consumption on this? Is it?
Well, that's it. With the fuel prices at the moment, everybody wants to know. I guess with that, it depends how you drive it. But I've driven from here, to here today from Bristol. When I turned the ignition off, it told me I'd got 49.5 miles to the gallon in this. So it might be that I drive like an old lady. I don't know, but
that's very good, Chris. On a 3 litre diesel. Yeah. And is this single turbo or twin?
Yeah, because it's the 220. This is the single turbo. Yeah. You can also go for the V300, which is the double turbo. Yeah. Which gives you, a little bit more power. And we generally look at that with, depending on what your needs are. Oh, a little bit squeaky there. Rough ground. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I like a bit of rally driving.
Joys of being out in the sticks. But no, it's been great. It's because you always worry about a bigger vehicle, whether it's going to be fuel economy wise and that sort of thing, and the way the fuel prices are going up. But no, it's been fantastic as far as the performance is concerned at the moment. So
that's good.
Just got to go back and let these guys go through.
And I'm assuming it's got like eco mode and sport plus and all that sort of gubbins.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just letting this van go past us in this country lane that we're here.